Russia's dream. Here it is, basically. Pretty much getting back all their old lands. Well, I mean, except for Alaska. That one's gonna be a little bit too hard. They're not exactly the Soviet Union. They're still Russia, but they've annexed all the places that they think are in the Russian sphere, or basically what they used to have under the Soviet Union, and even a little bit more because Finland was formerly a part of the Russian Empire. They've brought back the old Russian Empire flag, even though they're not an empire, and again, it is like 2024, but they definitely want to essentially return to this size. But let's see exactly what they do with that. I'm currently in this game ranked 7th in the world, which is a lot higher than they were before, a couple of spots higher. And now we're going to be able to invade and get to places a lot faster than what we normally have to do. I mean, we can immediately start attacking the Middle East if we want. So going after Mongolia, but I don't really want to piss off China. China should be our friend here, but I don't know how long that's going to last. I really like this scenario because this is in the present day, and we do have NATO, which we need to be concerned about because they are now immediately on my border. Before there was like some buffer states. Well, of course, Baltic states and Finland are now in NATO, but because we annexed Belarus and Ukraine, there's just a massive NATO border. Like, they literally are surrounding us right now. We gotta hope that that breaks down eventually. I say let's go Afghanistan here. I think that might be our first attack. Now, a little bit scary because that is exactly the biggest mistake the Soviets made at the end of their little empire. That's actually a big mistake that pretty much everybody says. They're not called the graveyard of empires for nothing. We have 1,000 tanks, so that won't be too fun, but we've got a huge military right now. So unlike my previous campaign in this game where I made my first custom nation, I made the BRICS alliance and all of the team members. I mean, we were just overwhelmingly powerful. That's not the case here. We are not like overwhelmingly powerful by any means. We still actually need to be extremely careful. Of course, we are an autocracy, so I'm probably not going to change that. It could go down. Actually, what's one interesting part about being Russia is everyone already hates me. I can kind of do whatever I want. It's not really going to change much of the diplomatic landscape. Ooh, they're allied to Iran. I didn't think about that. We need to be careful. Maybe let's not do it. Maybe wait till it's inevitable that somebody goes after, like maybe India and Pakistan. The problem is that Afghanistan blocks me perfectly from Pakistan. I hate that. Fun fact, that is the reason for this weird stretch of land when the British controlled all of this, South Asia, India, and Pakistan. They didn't want the British Empire and the Russian Empire to border each other, and that's essentially still working today. Really do not, I would like to own Mongolia, but that would absolutely make China pretty mad. It's funny, even with this like dream come true for Russia, we're still kind of in a difficult situation. I can maybe go around and maybe try to get some African colonies. There are a couple of wars that are happening. Of course, I defeated a bunch of this is me. Pathway to victory here is still inevitable. We have to go after Europe, and this game is really funny. Well, just most map strategy games are funny because you start seeing why historically, countries have attacked certain places repeatedly. Our pathway to victory is still to control, I think, all of continental Europe. We have to own all this money. There's just so much over here. We can try to attack China, but that won't be fun. Holy crap, Vietnam's going crazy mode again. They're definitely going to be a pretty thick empire in Southeast Asia. I mean, did you lose anything from that? You did lose a little bit, but not much. Let's see if they go after Cambodia next. I'm gonna keep building troops. I want to create like my own little division back this way, back in the capital of Moscow. Spain just declared war on Equatorial Guinea, a former Spanish colony. Kind of weird. 2025, still no real big wars happening. Yeah, we need to definitely make this division a lot bigger. Although I can probably split these guys up. I mean, this is huge. We've got 1 million men, 13,000 tanks. Would love to attack Iran. There has been some conflict between Iran and Russian people in the past. You have to go, kind of far back, but Spain is really the first one that's declaring a lot of wars here. Also, Libya versus Chad. We have a repeat of the Toyota Wars. Hopefully, Chad has all those Toyotas again. Libya and Niger. So the nations in that Arab League here kind of getting more and more aggressive as they attack the south, which is kind of what they need to do. They need to go after this way. China's going after Bhutan, and this might be a very big pickup for Indonesia if they do actually take over Singapore. Oh, I think they did. Okay, wow. So Indonesia's looking pretty good. That's a lot of extra money for them. We probably could single-handedly fight China. Oh, China and India are going at it. Oh, that's huge. Okay, well, that could be our pathway to victory. I still don't like that they have 1 million men. I mean, yes, we can fight China and probably win, but then everyone's going to come after us and probably kill us. Look at all that juicy stuff China has here. We'd have to get pretty deep to get a lot of the economic power that they have. That would not be fun, especially considering China's billion population. That's going to be a lot of people to have to kill. It sounds very dark, but you do literally have to kill the uprisings. You have to eliminate them. Oh, there we go. Saudi Arabia. Ooh, also Turkey getting into it. Now, Turkey's in NATO. We're not going to be able to attack them unless they leave that alliance. Not yet, just yet. That's our biggest. Oh my gosh, everyone's at. Wow, Turkey, you're crazy. You have lost your damn mind. If Iran is distracted by going after Turkey, that would be kind of a good thing. So playing very careful. I'm 2027, haven't done anything yet. I know how easy it would be for the world to just eliminate me as Russia if they want, even if I am kind of a slightly thicker Russia. Keep in mind, I mean, this isn't like this dominant, overwhelmingly strong empire. I mean, Russia Russia existed like this for a couple centuries, they weren't the strongest. That we're still kind of fighting an uphill battle, especially considering our economic situation. We have jumped into 6th place. I don't really know how that is. Oh, that's right, because sometimes the game takes a little bit of a minute to start to grow the economic power. Italy's gone after Monaco, also Spain declaring a lot of wars. A lot of the world's not too happy with Spain. Holy crap. Okay, China going after Myanmar again. They still have over 1 million gunners. Oh, they're dropping kind of fast though. And that tells me that would just be a horrible idea though to attack China, especially when they haven't been just completely cleaned out yet. Are we still able to recruit a lot of troops? Okay, this is about max for Russia, at least this Russia. We still need more people. You know, we did get obviously a lot more land. France is going after Algeria. Modern day Russia is by far the world's largest country, and with all this new stuff going back to old Soviet territory, including Finland, we're even bigger, but there's still not a lot of population out this way. We still need like way more people. Now there's people in obviously China and Europe. We have to go after either China or Europe. So there has been an invasion through the Persian Gulf by the Saudis. The Saudi Empire is not very large and they haven't cleaned out the Iranians just yet. Turkey's looking very weak, but I do not want to piss off NATO. That is the last thing we want to do, not with these borders here. With Iran, I would make a lot of Africa upset, but they wouldn't necessarily join the war. There we go. Yeah, keep grinding each other down. I think I'd like Iran. I don't think we have to worry too much about like oil resources, but we'd get a lot of oil resources from Iran, that's for sure. All right, time's up. Let's just do this. Leroy Jenkins. I know that Iran's going to go after me. I don't really mind being at war with Iran though. That's fine. I want to make sure that if India, the problem is India's at war with China, so they're probably going to launch their inevitable war against Pakistan a little bit later. They always go after Pakistan because that's just the rivalry right there. Interestingly, Iran is not backing Afghanistan. I really thought they would, but they decided to not join in. Maybe when I take over more of the country, who knows? Let's see if we repeat the same Soviet mistakes, which I guess we already have since we are invading Afghanistan. Good, we stole us away from China. China tried to steal these mother MFers. The AI saw me declare war on Afghanistan and they tried to chop. Man, you guys. I might just keep this division back, even though that's really not a strong division at all. United States just kind of sticking to the Western Hemisphere, funny enough. I mean, they have declared, I think, on the Congo, and they do have some colonies, but they've been doing a lot more here. Maybe they're worried about the new Russian threat. I don't know. I still would like to attack Iran. Another pathway to victory, and I don't think it's necessarily a pathway to victory. Australia's declared war on China. Oh boy. Now, why is that? Also, we need to consider Japan and South Korea. Those are minor pathways to victory, but the Arab League attacking the Middle East, I don't think that is a pure victory. Like, as much as if we were to take over all of continental Europe, like that's just boom, we've won, it's over. We take that or all of China, it's over. America's too far, Russia's too far away from America. We're not going to be able to do that probably. Afghanistan has been defeated. Also, Turkey's struggling a little bit over here. We have to keep an eye out on that. But I really can't go to war with either one of these nations because I don't want to face the greater alliance. Pakistan has no friends, but they're not at war yet. Pakistan, we definitely have to go after Pakistan eventually. Economists predict a robust recovery as the world economies begin to bounce back. All right. China is very distracted. How many wars are you in, China? So they're at war with India, Australia, Indonesia, New Zealand. Nobody else just yet, but we really got to watch this tick down. It's funny because we can choose to eliminate China. It wouldn't be that. I think we'd win that war. However, we would kill ourselves probably so bad in that war that the Europeans will probably try to jump at our weakness and probably take over a bunch of our Western front here. On India and Pakistan, just fight each other, kill each other. I technically border North Korea. Oh, but the Chinese will not like that if I go after North Korea. They are somewhat of an ally here too, kind of. Iran is so weak. I just wonder, a lot of these other nations, oh my goodness, look at how weak Saudi Arabia is. I want just a port. I mean, that's the biggest thing as the Russians is we just want some sort of sea tile that's not all the way up here like a cold port. We need a warm water port. That's what everyone says. If I can squeeze in, I might just go after Iran here, to be honest. I'd rather face the Arab League. I really don't know. I'd just call it that than NATO or China, to be quite honest. Yeah, we can take that. I think we're going to do it. Let's just do it. Now, the people that are going to declare war on me in this process are probably Iraq, Saudi Arabia, which I don't really mind. I mean, maybe all of the Middle East. I don't even know. It's a very interesting strategy here as Russia to go this route. I mean, this is kind of the way the world has been presented to me. I would have liked to have gone after Europe or China, but this world, I feel like the best opportunity here is to go after the Middle East, so let's see what Russia does against them. Some could consider a modern-day Iran and Russia to be somewhat allied here. Ooh, what is that? I don't know if I want to fight that. Is that good to hurt us? Yeah, make sure you provide a little bit of support before we do any... Oh, you did. Okay, you killed them. Go ahead and split off. Do whatever you want. The Iranians still have an army, but we might have just eliminated them, so they did hurt us a lot with that, but it's okay. Also, the Saudis who are at war with Iran are not going to be able to... Oh, boy. Are the British here? British are just escaping. I don't know what the British were doing. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. That warm water water port. Well, technically, since we have Ukraine, can we consider this to be the warm water port? Well, either way, having something in the Indian Ocean, that's definitely a lot easier. Man, there's a lot of economic power here in the Arabian Peninsula. I will say that. So maybe this is, I mean, we'll be able to go up in the rankings, that's for sure. Also, Iran's got a good amount of people. They've got a good population base that we can kind of pull from. Getting some Persian divisions here in our Russian Empire. UK going to war with Indonesia, and that's probably because of the weakness. China's doing still pretty strong, and so is India, so we don't really want to mess with that. India might eventually still go after Pakistan. Then we're going to need to readjust our plans because we need to get, we don't need a little bit of Pakistan. I just want it, to be honest. Oh man, Saudi Arabia has literally nothing, but I do believe that they will probably come and try to, dang, I could have to go to war with a lot of people. I think Algeria left the alliance. I don't know how distracted all these countries are. I think they've been hurt quite a bit by Turkey, or specifically NATO. I'm going to group them all together. I'm going to go after Saudi Arabia just because I do think that this is probably going to be pretty important for us. We still have absolutely no liquidity, which is kind of terrifying. And we're moving through the Iranian hills, which means that this is going to take a little bit. 1.3 million infantry. I think we can do this. I mean, I know we can do this. It's just the opportunity cost of, what else there is. But yeah, getting Qatar. Who else wants to declare war? I actually kind of welcome it. Yeah, Oman, that's fine. I'll go after Oman. Who else? Tunisia. Okay, we can kind of stop now. We can stop now. Please. I'm going to keep these all grouped together because I don't know who. Okay, yeah, everyone's going to come after us. That's fine. This is fine. I feel like the dog on fire. As long as they send things at us like very slowly like this, that's going to be okay because we got all our dudes grouped together, so we should be able to like instant kill them. Oh, I will definitely take that. Give me all of that. Okay, Oman pretty much is no military right now. They're grinding everything down. South Africa's declared war on China too. Wow. Yeah, let's get all that economic power here. Mexico's declared war on Brazil. Not a whole lot of population here, but that's not really what I'm going after. I'm going after economy, and we did just get something big there. Did the UAE come after me? That's what I want to know. They didn't yet, but they got a lot of money. That's the thing. Oman doesn't have quite as much money, but I'm just going to keep my units grouped together like this. We're definitely going to have almost a monopoly on oil here pretty soon. The Americans would probably single-handedly declare war on us for just that. They're not going to do it in this game, but if oil was a resource or an important resource, I mean, I think it's probably factored in maybe, in like GDP and things like that, but some people are literally just running away. I do give Oman credit for trying their best to just send whatever they got at me. We're still at 1.3. We're still at 1.3. I'm liking that. We're going to just do this really slowly. I need to also keep an eye on the other powers, like what's going on here with NATO. Spain did leave the alliance, interestingly enough. That's a sign of why they've been so aggressive. A couple people going after Brazil. Funny enough, it's Japan. Japan and Brazil kind of love each other, kind of, in a weird way. Wow, look at this weird colonial America. They've got the Yucatan Peninsula, Cuba, all of the Caribbean, Guyana, small parts. We are growing. I would say we're moving faster than the Americans. Is Yemen at war with me too? No, not yet, but practically. Okay, so the entire alliance actually isn't at war with me, surprisingly. Turkey, get out of here. I don't like you here. It sounds so mean. I'm sorry, but I need you to go. We're still dealing with like smaller forces, but that is okay. Oman has been pretty much cleared out. I mean, I will take that, even though that's going to have, I do need to somewhat worry about Egypt. Egypt could be a slight thorn in my side, not huge, but a little bit. And there goes Jordan. So more people will slowly just declare war on me. Okay, well, we're gonna have a lot of options to go after people, that's for sure. I wonder if NATO will eventually come down here and start attacking as well. Oh, we're number 4. Oh, this is really nice. I didn't think this could be a pathway to victory, but I guess it could be if we take over Cairo, Egypt, especially Israel. But Israel's, I think, backed by NATO. The UAE would be big. Kuwait, India would just be nice for a new population hub. Oh, and that's why I want Pakistan is more pop. People continue to send things at me, but they get killed pretty much instantly. There we go. Clean all that up. Thank you. Does Jordan have much for us? Not really. They're definitely grinding me down. I will say that. They are sending a lot over. They've definitely killed at least 300,000 Russian infantry. Iraq just signed an alliance with India. That's scary. So Iraq sees that the writing on the wall that their alliance is breaking down. Not actually at war with that many people here. Should we just, I was going to say, should we just take out Jordan since we're already there? Oh, they have no troops. I really want to split my dudes up, but maybe I will at this point. So these are going to be the people that have to fight over here. More people might join the, Kuwait. That's fine. I wanted Kuwait anyways. I don't know if Kuwait really has anything. They don't really have much. This is working to my advantage. I might go after Oman with this division now because I don't think Oman has pretty much anything. So we're just going to, yeah, bam, attack that and then immediately move across to Kuwait. Come on, UAE. Just come after me. Just do it. Who cares? Eliminate them really quick. Do I have any liquidity? I still have no liquidity. See, this is the scary part. I don't like that. This is the same thing that happened last time in my BRICS game too. Saudi Arabia has officially been taken out. Yes, I do. Ooh, we probably could go after Israel. Oh, I think the Americans might declare on me. They definitely would think about it, and that's not what we need. Dang, the UAE have a lot of friends. That is scary. I've pretty much eliminated everyone that was at war with me. Iraq has kind of nothing. Might just do it. I mean, even though everyone's gonna come after me at that point, I know they don't want to. They clearly don't want to. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. We're walking in. Give me that. We'll attack Iraq when they inevitably, or they might not. They did have an alliance with India. Is no one gonna back up the UAE? Wow, that's crazy. Because watch our ranking. Our ranking is now in 3rd place. Look at that. We still are a ways to go. Wow, I cannot believe no one backed them up. Oh man, now Turkey's going after. Okay, they don't want to fight. They do not want to fight, and I kind of get that. I can't go after Iraq because then India will come after me, and I do not want to fight in India right now. I would fight Egypt, to be honest, but I would like someone else to lead the charge. I don't want to be the one that leads the charge. Cold wave in Russia. Surprise, surprise. China doesn't love me, and also China does have a very big military that could be kind of a problem, could be a thorn in my side. Does Yemen have friends? Yemen does have friends. Shall we pick up an African colony, I suppose? I mean, I'm already at war with most of this alliance anyways. You guys come over here just in case, just to back up anything. Russia's declared war on Somalia. Let's see how fast we can get this. A nice Russian colony on the Horn of Africa. I don't know why this just looks good. I like these borders. I wish we got a little bit more of Yemen. That would be the nice thing to clean things up. The world is not a huge fan. You know what? The Europeans don't hate me. That's crazy. China hates me more than the Europeans. I can get a lot of population from here. This is Spain. Djibouti's got nothing, and I'm already going to war with the alliance that they're in. I might as well just go after Djibouti. Djibouti? I think I used a P there. But come on, guys. Just come kill me. I mean, I'm just welcoming it at this point. I don't want to. Does Ethiopia have any friends? Not really, but they also wouldn't be that fun to fight. Yemen would not be that fun to fight. Who else is this? Japan. The Europeans have kind of already done a pretty big number on the African continent. Spain's got this. What is this? 1 million? That's 500,000. Okay, I'm just gonna go after Ethiopia. Screw it. I don't really know what Ethiopia is gonna provide to us. 100 million people live here, so that's something. We can force Ethiopians to join the Russian army. Israelis got a lot. I am curious. Okay, you know, we're just gonna go after the Israelis. We shouldn't declare all these wars at the same time, but I'm gonna do it anyways. This definitely will have the Americans really mad at me, but I might be able to jump to 2nd place. Yeah, the US did declare war on me. Well, let's see what you want to do. Pakistan's declared war on Indonesia. Okay, that's interesting. Now, the Americans actually gonna come after me? That is the question. I have under 1 million men, but we're similarly sized. Pakistan's declared war on Angola. Be careful there, Pakistan. You might grind yourself down a little bit too much. Yeah, let's take all of that. I do want to sit here and wait and watch our rankings. Is it even possible for us to check China? No. We are solidly in 3rd. If I could take over Japan, that would be nice, but there's been not a whole lot of changes going on in East Asia. South Korea's not that powerful. Austria's signed something with Pakistan. That's kind of weird. And Ethiopia's officially been defeated. 2045. I like this weird Russian empire that we got. I'm just trying to see how our borders can get even sexier. Is it possible? I mean, I guess we're going to try. I do think a lot of the Pakistan military has gone. Oh, the Congo's declared war on me. They're kind of around the world. Austria just signed an alliance with Pakistan, which is really weird, but okay. We're still over 1 million. We're still over 1 million. I think India's going to love this. This probably will increase my chances of getting an alliance with India, that I'm taking out their biggest rival, even though I'm sure India wanted all this stuff, I'll be honest. Could declare war on me here, but surprisingly no one has. They're just letting me eat all this up. UK's has a treaty with the Philippines. I'm sitting at about 15%. We're probably not going to be able to exactly catch China and the US unless we literally declare war on them. Japan would add like 10%, but we still would be behind it even if we took over that whole area. South Korea is at war with China. Yeah, China's still too powerful. Japan, I don't want to go after them. Oh yeah, we're gonna go eat up. I forgot that they get sent over. Is that all the US troops? Yeah, there were people that were trying to fight. These are Russians rising up and trying to defend our lands. That's kind of funny. Oh, look at that. And now we're also gonna get all this stuff that they took away from Indonesia. That's kind of funny. This was kind of an interesting little thing here. We are solidly a 3rd power now. UK's declared war on Russia. Is it just the UK or will all of NATO join? Dang, they even had stuff over here. That's crazy. It still is a little bit of a game of catch up, but that's oh crap. Well, we have our this might be over. I was literally going to end the video, but well, I guess I will, since that might be over. I would have done something a little bit differently if it wasn't about to end the video, but anyways, Russia's great. To my patrons this month, thank you. Lucas, the Canadian Goose from Avaka. Zany Boy,
우유빛 표정으로 돌아온 내 아빠야.
Without douche, amateur archaeology, fat carnivore wall, Connor, beautiful Megan, Frederick Tiblin, Kansas, Denver, King Bear, Lucas Prentice, Luxembourg,
Debbie, if you hear this, I love you.
Camera 760.